Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you're having an absolutely incredible day. I know that I am. We've only just got up. It's very early morning and we've just been out with the dog. So, that's done. And now we've come to sit down and do a bit of Lego before we go out tonight, because obviously it is New Year's Eve today. When you're watching, it'll be New Year's Day. So happy New Year's. But obviously, if you've watched the other parts of these series, then you'll know that we are building the Avengers Tower up in a 13-part series, which I know is a lot, and I know it's a lot for you to watch through, but it's also a lot for me to do, and it also breaks up very nicely that we'll be doing 3 bags a day. And you know what, to say we've been doing it for 3 days without knocking anything over, the progress is starting to look incredible. This is where we're at so far. I'm trying to hold it on because it is 2 separate floors, and we're going to be working on this floor, on the 2nd floor today, and we're going to be carrying on building it up and going to finish this floor, I actually believe, today. And I think we're actually going to finish the first booklet today. I think we'll actually be starting on the 2nd booklet today as well. So we're going to be doing bags 10 to 12, and I think bag 12 starts on the 2nd booklet, and I believe it starts on the next floor up, although I could be wrong. Maybe it doesn't start on the next floor. Maybe it's the... I'm not too sure, actually. Well, we'll get building to this and we'll see. And if you've been watching, then you know we're doing these in little time lapses. So we are going to start bag 10 as a time lapse. So we'll hop right into that and let's build this thing up. We've finished bag 10 now, and it adds quite a bit to this floor, and I'm really excited about this bit. So this is quite clearly the bridge that, and I don't know where they are. Oh, here they are, like Captain America and Captain America fight on. So it is like another very cool scene to have in the Avengers Tower, and it's a really nice reference to I believe Infinity War or I think it's Endgame actually, where they go back in time. I think this is really cool, and it's like a really nice little feature. Maybe not that it was in the same room as this, but I still think it looks really cool to have this bridge, and obviously to have another Captain America's shield on this floor as well. Now, we don't add too much else to this floor. We had a few more windows on this side and on all sides, and then you'll have seen we've added a bit more structure and these kind of tile bits on the side, so we can add some more detail to the side of the tower as we build up. But I feel like that's going to be future bags. But with that being said, there isn't too much to this floor, and I think we should now just jump into bag 11 and carry on building this up and see where we get to with that. So we have just finished bag 11, and it's looking incredible, and we do actually need to add it to this section as the book tells us. But I just wanted to show you this, and obviously this is like the reference to the movie that I was on about earlier, and it says, "We think that the second figure looks great, Cap. As far as we're concerned, that's America's tube side." So they've called it tube side instead of well, if you know, you know. But we need to connect this to here, and bag 11 wasn't again too anything too special. Obviously we are just creating the outer walls and building up, and we're using so many of these window pieces, it's absolutely insane. But we needed to connect it to that and double the height of the Avengers Tower already. I wanted you to join me for this spectacular moment of placing the first bit of the tower in place. Whoa, that's really hard to connect down, but once it's down and it's not coming back up. Oh, and we're knocking spare pieces onto the table. Oh, there we have it. How incredible is that looking? So technically we've got 3 floors on here already, and I think it's looking absolutely insane. I mean, look at the amount of windows that is used on here. This is one thing I do have to nitpick about this set, is it's very repetitive with these windows, but I can't lie, it is looking absolutely incredible. I'm very excited to start building up and going to the next floors, which we are going to do now with bag 12. So let's go grab the second booklet and we'll make a start on this. A bit of a realisation moment that this, so far, is the tower, obviously all the way down here. This is the tower, and that was book 1, and book 2 is so much thicker than that one, and look at all the parts on the inside. And we are building the Quinjet in this, so I'm really excited. But we've got a third book as well, which is a bit smaller, but still, like, to say that's one booklet, and now we're moving on to bag 12 out of 39. This has got to be the best set I've ever bought. But sorry, let's jump into a time lapse. There we have it. We've finally got the start of the third floor going into place, and this is actually the final floor before we get to the big hangar bit where the Quinjet lands on. And it's really cool, this, actually. You may not have seen when we were doing it, but we did put a few sticker pieces on, and there's also some really cool parts. So like this part here, I've never seen anything in that kind of variation of colour before, and I really like how it looks. And I think this is going to be kind of Tony Stark's suit of armor stand, where he like kind of walks in and it gets put onto him. So I think that's gonna be really cool to have. I really like that. And obviously we can see like some spanners and bits on the floor, fire extinguishers that maybe Dummy uses, and we've also got some other bits like blueprints, and that looks to be the blueprint for Ultron, I believe. Although, you know, in Lego, Ultron does very much look like Ant-Man's kind of helmet, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the blueprints for Ultron. And we also get this as well. And it's a Roxxon oil drum, and if you don't know, Roxxon is kind of the oil company within Marvel, and you know, it plays like a big part in Agent Carter and stuff like that. You see the kind of bad guys coming from this company and stuff like that, and obviously it's a big rival to kind of Howard Stark, Tony Stark's father, and I just think it's really cool to have like a little oil drum in of that. And it's a nice little feature, but obviously there isn't anything too exciting about this floor, as it's like the very start of this kind of final build up to the top floor. We do get 2 minifigures with this. We get the first one, which is the Chitauri, another Chitauri fighter, and we get the Hulk as well, which you'll have seen that one, and you've seen him sat in the bottom of the camera the whole time. But this is really cool because he's built in like multiple parts. So like the Hulks I've had in the past have been like literally just the body and you put the arms on, but this is like hands, arms, head, hair, like it all comes off, and you can reconnect and add different heads to it. So you can add, you know, maybe, I don't know if a minifigure head would fit onto this. Let's test this. It would. So you can have a normal minifigure head on there as well, but I think we're going to stick with the Hulk head. I just think it's really cool. So we did get 2 minifigures with that, and we can sort that out in a little minute. I can't actually get the head back on, but yeah, I'm going to end the video here because, you know, we have finished our 3 bags for today, and tomorrow we're going to start on another like another 3 bags, I believe 15, what is it, we're going to do 13, 14 and 15 tomorrow. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please remember to like, subscribe and follow. And also, I've just seen we've hit 500 followers, so thank you very much. So 600 is next, and maybe even 1,000 come the end of January. Let's see. So thank you very much. Goodbye.